Hi, this is Mandy from Sunflowers and Doors. Welcome back to the next episode of the Edith Holden Ephemera. Really good to have you with me. I hope you're all well. I have been pottering with some more ephemera pieces, and today I just want to do a couple of bits and pieces just to kind of try and catch up a little bit. So the first thing I wanted to look at doing was some specimen cards, and I'd like to use these as almost like a belly band or a side tuck in the journal. So the first thing I want to do is decide on my image for the insides. Okay, I quite like that. I should have a pencil here somewhere, which I do. So I'm just going to gently draw around here with the pencil so I know what I'm going to cut out. Whoops. Wrecking the joint. Okay, and I'm going to cut just outside of that because I want to be able to glue that. Okay, so that is my first image. My second image, I quite liked these conkers. I thought they were quite cool. Unless I stick to the bird theme. It's quite cute. Oops, a daisy. Okay. I'm going to have to be careful when I glue this one because it's probably haven't left myself enough room. So we will be a little bit more careful with that one. And then if we go for another bird, if possible, or we could go for something different in between. Quite like that. Okay. So we'll just cut that one off as well. Okay. Okie dokie. So we've got our three little images there. And what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to put a little bit of glue around the edges that I've got here that aren't going to be shown on the outsides, and I'm going to just pop those on top of some acetate and hope it doesn't go too much on the inside. Okay, I'm going to do the same with this one. I'm going to pop that on there, and I'm leaving enough room to cut them, like so. And then the third one, we haven't got any space on this one end, so I'm just going to do the other end and the top and bottom. Okay. Now in theory, I should be able to just cut these and they should fit. We'll soon see. Okay, so this one is going to go in there like so, and that does fit, which is great. This one here, I'm going to cut out again. And then this one here, I'm going to cut out, but I'm going to leave myself a bit of space on this end so that I can have something to grip onto the inside of the specimen card. Okay, so they're going to be my 3 images. I am just going to grungy this up a little bit. Same with this one. Okay. And then I am going to pop some glue around the edges. Like so. And I am going to try to match the pencil lines. Like so. And then fold these over like so. Okay, so we've secured that in place, which is good. So I'm just going to glue the rest of this now. Okay, and same with these. Got a little bit haywire with that one. Now, if you want to, you can put brads on in the holes. This is a die cut that I've just cut out. And as I said, if you want to put brads, there's some little holes here you can put the brads through. I'm not going to because they don't fit well on the other side. What I will do is I will put some little dark markings there as though there are brads there, and I should have a brown Sharpie somewhere to do that with. And do I? No. So I'm just going to probably the wrong end to use for that. It's better. Okay, so there's 2 there. And then our final one I'm just gonna glue that one down as well. Okay, so that is those three there. And the idea with those is that I'm going to create either a belly band or a side tack, that kind of formation. And that will sit on the side of the page or in the middle of the page. But three really super easy specimen cards. I will probably put some labels on the front of these. Let's have a look. Excuse the noise. So I'll probably just put some of these types of labels on them, and they don't have to match. So I'm going to put this one on here. Like so. Sorry, that is the rain again. And that one like that. And this one. You can always use these as just decoration, or you can use them as a small journaling spot on the back, whatever you want to use them for. But I am going to be, sorry, I'm trying to talk over the rain now. I am going to be, as I said, using those as a belly band or a side tack. So specimen cards, really, really simple, using some of the Edith Holden images. The next thing is, this is an embossed image, which I absolutely love. And I want to try and incorporate this within the project if I can. So I'm just going to gently go over with my ink to pick up the outer edges of the embossed image. And it doesn't matter that it goes on the rest of the card. I just want to pick that up and highlight those bits. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this down. Like so. And I am going to use that probably as a side tack. But I might yet use it as a journal card. So I'm going to leave it like that at the moment, just because it gives me a bit of options. But again, just an embossed image, and I've just I've embossed that onto some, I think it's about 260 GSM cards in ivory, and I've just gone over that with my ink just to give me a bit more of an image. So that is that. And then in the last session, we did a few bits and pieces and ended up with all of these scraps. So rather than waste them, I am gonna do a few little ephemera pieces that can just be added to the journal. So the first one we're going to do is like this, and that is a journal spot, a fold out journal spot. So to create that, all I've done is I've chosen a piece that I wanted for my image. So I could go with something like this. So if I'm going to go with something like this, I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to cut it here. I am going to just round those corners. I'm going to just quickly ink around the edges. And I'm going to get a piece of the tea-dyed paper that I used, that I had spare. And I'm going to just literally fold that back on itself. Well, you can do it like an accordion type thing, but I'm just going to fold it over and over and over and over again. And then what we'll do is, did I do that or did I do the accordion? No, I did an accordion on that one, which is probably easier. So with the accordion, same principle, you're folding it and folding it, but you're just doing it, instead of just folding over, you're folding back to back. Okay, so we end up with this kind of configuration. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue on this top piece here. I am going to glue that onto this piece here. And then this piece here will actually be glued to the page, and you will have a pull-out journaling spot. And all you need to think about there is what you're going to do to put a little bit of a hook, I suppose, to keep that closed on your page. But there's a lot of different options you can do with that. You can do just like a little lever with a brad attached to your page, which kind of flips up and keeps it in place. You can do this with a pocket underneath, and then your journal card will pop in, and you're going to end up with the journal card holding that in place. You could put a little bit of string or thread around here and tie it in a nice little bow at the front, or tie it in a knot, whatever. And that, when you release that, then it'll give you your fold out journal space. But I'll decide that when I get closer to putting these into the journals. But yeah, really, really easy fold out journaling space. Then the other thing I wanted to do was, again, I've got these long pieces of card, long pieces of Edith Holden is kind of like a card, but a thick paper. And just looking for something with a bit of an image. Something like that would even do. Okay, we've got a piece of coffee dyed paper here, nothing special. I'm going to fold it and fold it and fold it and fold it again and again. And then what we do with this one is we decide where we want our paper. And all we're going to do with this is we're going to wrap it around and create a band, if you like. So this is going to come around here like this. We are going to put a little bit of glue and pop that around there. And we are going to cut this section off here. And then what you've got here is two rolled up sheets of paper, if you like, in a band. And all you do to use these is you pop them out. You've got quite a large journaling spot front and back. And then when you're done, you literally just pop them back in their sleeve. And these sleeves, I'm going to actually glue them directly onto something, whether that's a belly band, whether that is a pocket, a tuck, whatever. So really simple fold down journaling spaces in a cute little band, if you like. So yeah, a couple of really simple ideas, really quick, simple ideas. Our specimen cards, sorry, my desk is a mess. Our specimen cards, our fold down journaling spaces, and our pop out journaling spaces. So those three ideas for some really quick ephemera. And then, as I said, with this one here, we can use that as kind of like a side tack or whatever we decide to work on. Now, the next thing I want to quickly do is, again, this size paper is just perfect. It's it's absolutely perfect. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to fold it in half, like so. Hasn't got to be too pretty, hasn't got to be too anything really, I suppose. And I'm going to fold this one in half as well. I'm going to just quickly put some glue across this page. And I am going to pop this inside so that we've got some extra stability. I'm gonna just take some of that edging off. And then I am going to round the corners. I am going to open it up and just glue the bottom and the top. I'm going to ink around the edges. Okay, like so. And this is going to be a belly band that I'm going to attach to the page. So you're going to have attached on the top and the bottom, and you're going to have your belly band that'll come all the way through, but you will then also have a partial side pocket as well. If you really wanted to, you could take one of your pieces and attach that. This one's not going to go because of the colouring, but you could attach that really easily to your belly band, and you've then created some additional journaling space as well. But yeah, really simple belly bands with a nice amount of pocket space just tucked inside. So yeah, really simple ideas, simple concepts. I don't really want to make this a long drawn out process with these videos. I'm hoping to kind of do some just really quick and easy examples of different kinds of ephemera pieces that we can use for the Edith Holden journal. And so they shouldn't be really longer than about half an hour each. So that's what I'm going for. We'll see whether that actually happens or not. But yeah, some really simple processes and simple ephemera ideas for your junk journals. Hope you found it useful. Yeah, feel free to leave me a comment. Would love to hear from you guys. But until next time, as always, stay safe. Be well, and I will speak to you soon. Bye for now.